Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen next. I cannot even tell you how this slow build of tension and just intensity has driven me crazy. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm very scared. I'm very excited. I'm all of the above. I will briefly get into what happened last time because we did have a lot going on. We've had a lot going on We've had a lot going on this whole series. Let's be real. But I will briefly get into that. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys. Well, first off, I just want to say that I don't know why I was ever concerned for morale. he was more than fine last episode. Lael, on the other hand, did not fare so well. It just goes to show that, it really is how you use it. It really is how you use your power. You could have an awesome power. You could borrow an awesome power. You could think you know how to use it. But you just have to know. You have to know the ins and outs of your power. And dare I say yourself so well in order to really be able to use that power. I hope that makes some sense, but I think you know what I'm getting at. So yeah, he's just rocking it. No, sadly, seems like he's not going to be all right, at least for the rest of the fight. Can't blame him. Oh, that was too much. That tension was too much for me on that one episode. We now have Palm kind of starting to encounter the same thing. We have Killua, who finally got better, and there's Fly. There's Fly. It's just a little fruit fly. Sorry, it was right around the camera, so it really made an impression, but it's fine. He won't bother anything. Anywho, Killua, my little boy, finally got better, which I was super happy about, of course, and I love the way that, I just can't help but see the just beauty, and it's not exactly irony, but I think you know what I mean, of just him being to Ikalgo, I feel like what Gon was to him. You know, Killua knew he was missing something. He knew he wanted a different kind of life, but he didn't know what that looked like until he met Gon. And when he met Gon, he knew, this is what I'm missing. This is what I want. I want to be his friend. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I know this is what I've got to do. And I feel like Ikalgo is in the same position and has just been offered that hand of friendship. And I just stinking love it. I really do. It's so beautiful. You know, on a show where we have a lot of bizarre and gross stuff, they managed to get the beauty in there too. They just managed to slip it in. So yeah, guys, I feel like we're all so now I know after last episode, we were all in on this big grand plan, and we still have Melioron too, which I think was something we weren't counting on, but could be a huge advantage. So now I feel like all the pieces are starting to converge, not to use a game metaphor, considering there's this ongoing game too with the king. But it works, so whatever. But yeah, I can't wait to see where it's all going. I'm excited. I'm scared, like I said. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the next episode of Hunter x Hunter. Let's go. Oh. So you can checkmate someone without winning, because he just said that was checkmate, but he hasn't won yet. Oh. Okay. Then. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like. No. Don't just put the hand. What? You couldn't do it. Oh, okay. Thought something was. He doesn't want her. He doesn't want to. I mean, they like truly do care. Like they're super devoted. It's not just the it's a lot of turmoil. It's a lot of he's like, I need to do what the king wants, yet what do you do? Oh, so play it out. Just get it out. The power of song, power of music. Excellent idea. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got here we are, guys. We're here. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. We do have you, so heck yeah. Thank you, new friends. I'm gonna be so upset if the little girl gets caught in the crossfire here. Yeah. Can you help? We do know she established that. She went to great degree to make sure she would stay hidden, so. Sweetie. Oh, okay. Okay. True. Or, you know, he may have just really been worried about Palm. He knows he don't try to out best friend Killua here, friend. Piggies. Let's see. So we're teaching as we go. How cool is that? You can't always have perfect control if you want to win. Oh, we're moving it up as in we're doing it sooner, but our people don't know that. Oh. Handle it. I'm in the middle of game. Wow. Oh no. Interesting if they have a similar kind of ability. We're just chibi, like we're not super dangerous. And it's an excited kitty. Excited kitty. Sometimes you just have to let out a little meow scream. Is that where we're playing the game? I hope so. Because when if he's... Killua senses something is not right. Because something tells me he's not... I don't know exactly where he is, but if he's in a different room while he's playing that game and he's not watching the selection, which is likely, that's going to really throw off their plan. She's going to become like mega strong. Strange. Is she using Nen? Shh. What? She legit... Did she just like unlock her own aura right now? If she gets Nen, she's never gonna stop being more powerful than him. That threw her. That threw her. Yeah, she's usually like, no, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. We just got a flood of like good ideas. Muscle memory, babe. Muscle memory. She is one remarkable young lady. Her name. Oh my god, if it's what I think it is. If it's what I think it is. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't the baby's name. Komugi. Okay, well, I already kind of knew she wasn't the baby. You don't really have one. The queen did intend one for you, but... He said, I don't have an... I've never had to worry about a name. All I've ever done is just eat and hurt stuff. Yeah, it's your name. You all have names. Who forgot to name me? Actually, the queen did have a name for him. But I kind of thought maybe that name went to the baby. Are we going to see a literal manifestation of his feeling that he has a personality aside from just being the king? See, the thing is, I feel like that's not his top priority anymore. I feel like he's evolving as a person, and the selection has bumped down a couple of paces now. She's got none. He's never remembered a name before. He's never cared about a name. He's never cared about any of this. We, like, pushed her to evolve. Oh. He's learning. He's growing. This is good. But that tunnel vision is no longer... What if all the people we killed had potential and should not have been killed? He's developing morals? Perhaps? What? You're what? Oh. He's okay, never mind. I thought perhaps we were okay. Well, that went in a direction I was not expecting. Uh-oh. I was hoping we were going in the opposite direction here. Oh no, please don't kill the little girl. I feel like he wants to kill the little girl now. I really thought we were like growing and starting to like see reason or lack thereof in our actions. I did too. I would make a bad royal guard. She unlocked his potential as well. And not for the better. Please don't! I mean, he's always had that ability, but he's just now realizing it. Yet... Oh, please don't, please don't, please don't. I really want to think that... that's a... Oh! Baby, no! He saved her. He saved her. Oh, sweetheart. He's worried. All this bravado, yet she didn't want to be a bother. Sweet baby, who has a Band-Aid in this palace? You care. You care! I don't care what you say! You did until you saw that you have feelings for a human being. Aww. Babe, someone scoop this baby up and hug her. This is a human child. You want to be her friend and take care of her and be nice to her. All right. Dang it, you guys. That was an epic swerve. That was an epic swerve. On so many levels, I just really thought I knew where that was going. And even as like Poof was saying, wow, I really just misread that situation. I'm like, yeah, you and me both. Like, what? All this development, all this, like, it's all just coming to this point that, like, he just doesn't care about life. He just doesn't, none of this has made any kind of impression on him. He's just, and the thing is, I think he has now not only unlocked the ability to care for another human being, he has unlocked the ability to do a very human thing, which is called lying to yourself about how you feel. Denying your feelings is sometimes also a very human thing to do. So it's very interesting to me that like we took that little couple steps back before we went forward a little bit. But he clearly has had a change take place. So I find this interesting because it never occurred to me that she could use Nen or had Nen. Like, after a while, you just saw, no, she's just like a championship player. There's no Nen involved. The fact that she was pushed to the point where she, like, unlocked, like, did she, like, open the pores? I guess she, like, opened the pores herself. That's, a crazy hard thing to do. Unless that was done at some other point and she just didn't realize it. But the fact that, like, she felt weird tells me maybe that is what that is. At the very least, she has now unlocked her ability to use Nen. Which means if she was, like, 10 steps ahead of him and consistently moving that 10 steps ahead of him before, she's now going to remain, like, 10 to 20 steps ahead. Surely he has a better understanding and, he's mastered the use of his Nen a lot more, but to think that she was more skilled than him and now she has Nen as well. If she advances in her use of Nen in the game as much as she was advancing before, I mean, wow, guys, just wow. But he clearly cares. But she is like, it's interesting because you kind of half expect it to be that trope where, like, the person looks fragile and then they're, like, really, like, super overpowered. No. She really is a small, fragile, tiny girl who just happens to kick ultimate behind in Gungi. Like, that's all it is. And now she could do it with Nen. Now she could do it with Nen. Now with Nen. That was so good, you guys. Also, I really hope Palma's all right. And I can really appreciate just how hard we're working on this plan. You know, my baby boy put it a little bit harshly, but I see where he's going with the reasoning that, like, we can't get caught up in the idea that, like, something happened to Palm because, first of all, that means we're basically just going into our deaths, which we cannot put into our minds right now. We cannot put that into the universe. And also, if we get distracted for a second, all of her hard work, all of our hard work will have been for nothing. Kites, sacrifice, everything will have been for nothing. So, like, I do get that. I get that reasoning. I also get the reasoning that maybe, like, wow, but we would still have time to change the plan depending on, like, what happened to Palm and what she knew and what... I really don't think Gon was going anywhere. He was just like, hey, you think Palm is okay? But, you know, it's nice to infer things, you know. They must have gone to the Hime school of overthinking and making paranoid predictions. All right, guys. Well, and the little girl's for sure not the baby, too, because she has a totally different name, which I already kind of knew, because, like, the baby would not have grown up on, like, a... So, yeah, she's not the baby. But it is interesting that we should bring up the concept of a name. Not only does it show that the king is thinking of life beyond just, like, the selection and eating and everything, but it also makes me wonder if, like, at some point he's going to get curious. Like, my mother probably had a name for me. I need to go find my mother. Oh, my mother died. Okay, well, I need to go find the person who to whom she told the name. So it makes me wonder if that will come back into the fold somehow. Cause like, why would you drop that? Why'd you drop the baby thing? Why would you, unless you're planning on picking that back up? Like, I gotta think there's gonna be more to that. So yeah, guys, excellent episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and please be sure to join me next time. I have a feeling I'm really gonna need your guys' help and love and support on this one as we build closer and closer to this epic climax. So please be sure to join me then. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.